Good morning, California. Today we'll be taking a brief hiatus for the Thanksgiving holiday. We will return Monday morning. Today's introduction comes from Adam Nagorny, the Times' Los Angeles bureau chief. Want to get California Today by email? Here's the sign up. As a rule, politicians who are thinking about running for president tend to be coy. It builds the drama and encourages the "are you running" speculation. And should that exploration turn up evidence that running for president is a dumb idea, it's easier to step away. Not Eric M. Garcetti, the mayor of Los Angeles. He is making no secret that he, as unlikely as it may seem, given his lack of national experience, is considering a race for the White House. Mr. Garcetti recently discussed his intentions with the Times. Here's my article. His ambitions drew a somewhat mixed reaction, ranging from incredulity to some saying this is just what the Democratic Party needs in one decidedly unscientific sampling, a blast of comments on the story on Twitter. It remains to be seen if Mr. Garcetti really will run, and perhaps more significant, how serious a candidate he would be if he tried. But his efforts so far have afforded Mr. Garcetti a chance to talk about some issues confronting his out-of-power party, starting with President Trump. Mr. Garcetti is one Democrat who does not support impeaching the president, at least for now. "I need to see what the evidence is," he said. Beyond the legalities, Mr. Garcetti warned that Democrats calling for impeachment were risking a political mistake. "It closes a lot of ears that we need to make sure are open," he said. "I wouldn't retreat from saying things about impeachment. But you just can't let it be the only thing in the echo chamber, otherwise a lot of people tune you out." The mayor said he thought Mr. Trump would be a strong candidate for re-election, and even offered him some backhanded praise. "I disagree with people who say he doesn't have a coherent message," Mr. Garcetti said he does. "I think it's very coherent. It's just not something I agree with. It's conservative in a classic sense," he said. "It's going back to something. It's closing ourselves off the world. It's that we should tax the border, produce our own stuff. It includes certain types of people, like immigrants." The question for Mr. Garcetti, and his party, is whether a two-term mayor of Los Angeles who is little known outside his state has the experience, ideas, and skills to beat that. Please note, we regularly highlight articles on news sites that have limited access for non-subscribers. Yes, there are such things as scuba diving alkali flies. You can now see them near Mono Lake. The New York Times. Hundreds of survivors of the mass shooting in Las Vegas are suing the hotel and organizers of the festival, saying that neither entity adequately protected them. The New York Times. Antonio Villaraigosa has made more than $4 million since leaving office as mayor of Los Angeles. Here's a deep look at how he made his money. The Los Angeles Times.